What's up guys, I'm Undertaker, and this is a video about the YouTuber p0wer0wner, yet another YouTuber with fake content. And before we start the video, again, let's not go hate on this guy, that's not cool, but what also isn't cool is making completely fake and just lying content. I saw this video and I couldn't believe it was real, I couldn't believe it wasn't an early April Fool's joke, but it's not, and check out some things he says in his video.
Our results are a little bit inaccurate. Today's video turned into a little bit of a disaster.
Yeah, his video was a disaster, and it was a bit inaccurate.
And well, I kind of want to get this video up for you guys ASAP.
But he still uploaded it, and he still gives us incredibly inaccurate numbers. So here's the mining experience numbers he presented. The first one is using the mithril golem pet.
819,000 XP per hour. Silverfish pet can get you about 750,000 XP per hour.
Alright everyone, allow me to introduce my friend RVV. He has more than twice my mithril collection, and he just happens to be the #1 mithril miner. Currently, I'm number 7 in mithril in the game with 50 million mithril collection, but he has over 100 million mithril collection. He also has 448 million mining experience above mining level 60, with 108.4 million mithril collection as of recording. And check out what he told me. I asked him, does the silverfish pet make more mining experience per hour compared to the mithril golem pet? He says yes, 100 mining speed is nothing.
819,000 XP per hour. Silverfish pet can get you about 750,000 XP per hour.
Wait, how can this be? How can the silverfish pet make less experience per hour? Wait, I know why.
Our results are a little bit inaccurate.
But seriously guys, saying your video might be a little bit inaccurate doesn't give you a free I can make a fake video card. It misleads people all the same, and it just shows that you make fake content. Honestly, check out what he says.
And well, I kind of want to get this video up for you guys ASAP.
He just wants to get the video out for us guys because he cares so much about his fans. But then again, he says things like this.
Today's video turned into a little bit of a disaster.
No, he just wants to put out a video and get views. So yeah, the silverfish pet does make more mining experience. And later on he said, well, 100 mining speed is better the worse your drill is. And then he said, yeah, silverfish always better for experience by a big margin. When the #1 mithril miner in the game tells you something about mining, you really should listen to him. And also me, because I've mined quite a long time as well. 50 million mithril collection isn't nothing, and he still gives us incredibly inaccurate numbers. Saying that today's video might be a little bit inaccurate is not giving you a free I can upload a fake video pass.
Little bit inaccurate right now.
Because a bit inaccurate to a regular person would just mean off by maybe 10,000 coins or off by, 69,000 coins, something like that. But no, he happens to be so ridiculously off and wrong in his numbers. And by the way, it's really difficult to make the silverfish pet look better, so if he's mistaken by mistake, he has to be doing something really, really whack. You pretty much have to be letting your timer run and eating lunch with your silverfish pet to get more experience with the mithril golem pet. Alright guys, this is unbelievable. Remember, he says this in his video.
And I'm not exactly sure how long it was active because I think when I started it, it wasn't.
So he doesn't know if he's in the mining fiesta the entire video. And he's not. But here's the crazy thing. First off, I'll establish this. I asked RVV, the actual #1 player in mithril, this question. You get more experience during a mining fiesta compared to with the regular p0wer0wner 1.5x, right? And he said, yeah, it stacks. So it does stack. So right away when you hear this, you're probably thinking, Undertaker, this is the only thing wrong with this video. Undertaker, you're completely mistaken because this is what's wrong with this video. He was mining with his pet without the mining fiesta and then with the mining fiesta. This answers everything. I hate to break it to you, it doesn't. It makes it much, much worse. The thing is, the first pet that he did in his video was the mithril golem pet. And the second pet, the pet he did during the mining fiesta, was the silverfish pet. It's obvious in his video. And how can I tell this? Well, let's take a look at his video. Take note of the amount of mining experience he's getting right now.
We're gonna be mining for about 30 minutes and then we're gonna do the math to see how much we can potentially get.
And you can go check in his video. This is in fact when he's testing the mithril golem pet. And later on in his video, when he's testing the silverfish pet, take note of how much experience he's getting.
The amount of XP you are going to be getting.
He's getting more. So with the silverfish pet, he's getting more experience, and somehow he managed to get less experience with the silverfish pet, meaning he was getting more experience per block while he was testing with the silverfish pet, and he was getting less experience per block when he was testing with the mithril golem pet, and somehow he still managed to conclude that the mithril golem pet makes more experience. I might add that the difference is quite significant. He was getting 82 1.4 more experience per block mined while testing with the silverfish compared to the mithril golem pet. He tested with a silverfish pet during the mining fiesta, where you get more experience than while not in the mining fiesta. So it's backwards from what logically would be the case. But as we've established, he said that he got more experience with the mithril golem pet compared with the silverfish pet, even though he was using a silverfish pet during the mining fiesta, and he was not using a mithril golem pet during the mining fiesta. He did add variation to his numbers because, well, he obviously doesn't care about accuracy if he says this.
And I'm not exactly sure how long it was active because I think when I started it, it wasn't.
And speaking of not caring about accuracy, he says this.
Now with this pet, we definitely have to realize that, well, most likely we're gonna get quite a bit more powder because of the second ability of the pet, which is actually the smell of powder. And, well, yes, you can gain 20% more mithril powder, which is extremely nice, especially if you're trying to level up your levels there.
He talks about how the golem pet gives more mithril powder, so we should see more mithril powder gain with the mithril golem pet. But the funny thing is, mithril golem pet has not given powder until very recently. So let's take a look at when he's filming his video. He starts filming his video the 25th, and he finishes filming the 26th. But the funny thing is, it wasn't until today, the 27th, where they fix mithril powder from the mithril golem, mithril powder from Skymlock, and mithril powder from the mining pumpkin. Today, the 27th, the day I'm filming part of this video, after he stopped filming his video. I asked RVV this very question, and he agrees with me. The mithril golem pet has never given powder at all, up until the 27th. He's filming his video on the 25th and 26th. And now, it's okay to not know this, but probably on top of everything else, that's just something else juicy. The guy is absolutely all over the place in this video. At one point in the video, he says that the silverfish pet makes 1 million experience an hour, right here.
With the silverfish pet, we can be getting 1,036,000 mining XP every single hour.
And then he says the silverfish pet makes 690,000 an hour.
What about 690,000 XP per hour with the silverfish?
And then he says the silverfish pet makes 700,000 to 750,000 experience in an hour.
Silverfish pet can get you about 750,000 XP per hour.
And now, let's break these numbers down. I'd imagine the 1 million experience per hour is the amount of experience he claims he would be getting during the mining fiesta. The 690,000 experience he gets doing some very incorrect math.
We actually divide the result by 1.5. That would mean that we got about 690,000 XP per hour.
And what exactly does this mean? Well, if you watch his video, you come to the understanding, and then he's trying to take away the 1.5x extra experience from his total. That's where he comes up with 690,000. But how on earth can he go from 1 million to 690,000 to 750,000? What he's trying to do doesn't even work, because in the event, it's 1.5x and 1.5x. No, it's not 1.5x plus 1.5x equals 3x more experience. It's actually 1.5x multiplied by 1.5x equals 2.25, not 3. So let's go into a dream fairyland world and pretend that he has actually accurate and not fake tests. Even if his result was accurate, and it isn't, the math he does would not be accurate. So the results I'm about to talk about are his conclusions, his results at the very end of his video. So this is what the video all comes to. His inaccurate conclusions about the silverfish pet and the mithril golem pet.
But if we were to take the mithril golem pet results and add 30% to it, well, that would mean that we got about 819,000 XP per hour. So let's just cut down to the middle and let's assume that silverfish pet can get you about 750,000 XP per hour.
So as you can see based off of his results, the mithril golem pet is better for experience compared to the silverfish pet, but that's simply not true. Let's go back to some things that RVV all said. Remember that we talked about 100 mining speed is better the worse your setup is, meaning it's better for you to have more mining speed the worse your setup is. So in other words, more percent mining experience compared to more mining speed when you're very, very low, it's better. Not with 30% versus 100 mining speed. We also talked about how no matter what, the silverfish is also better. Alright, and here's another impossibility of his video that definitely shows that it's completely fake. At the beginning of his video, he put in for like an entire minute of his video how he mined for 42 minutes without a pet by accident. And then he tells us the results of those 42 minutes without the mining fiesta. And in that 42 minutes, he says that he mines 21,025 mithril ore blocks.
20,000 mithril ores mined?
Now, this is a complete impossibility. 100%. And now I talked to RVV all about this, and he says, yes, it's impossible without efficient miner. That's also the same conclusion that I came to, before speaking with him. Yes, impossible without a high efficient mining level. Now, he doesn't show in his video his efficient mining level, but we can tell by this right here. As you're watching me talk about it, you can see, look at this. He does not have a very high efficient miner level because you only see it proc like twice. When he does, it's only breaking a couple blocks. So it's not like he has a maxed out efficient miner like I do. By the way, if you've never seen this channel and you don't know this, I have a completely maxed out heart of the mountain menu and a maxed out efficient miner, and I can tell you from experience, just watching my past videos, that you don't break as many blocks. I mean to say, I know from experience that you don't break as many blocks with a lower efficient miner level, but that is obvious because that's the entire point of efficient miner, to break more blocks. 21,000 is an impossibility, a lie, and it makes this video fake even by itself. Not even counting anything else I've ever mentioned in this video. If anything did it for you, this stat. Complete bogus. Test for yourself if you don't believe me. If you have a mining setup and you make about as much money per hour as he did, probably have close enough to the correct mining setup to know, go mine in the spot that he did for 42 minutes, and you'll know that you do not break 21,000 blocks. Of course, he was breaking the gray wool mithril, and he's also not breaking it very quickly. I can break the prism marine ore faster than he can break the gray wool mithril, and I don't even mine that many blocks in an hour with a maxed out efficient miner and a maxed out mining setup. And with my maxed out mining setup, mining the prism marine, which I mine faster or at the same speed that he mines the gray wool, I mine about that many blocks in an hour myself. And his mining setup is basically the most basic early game setup you can have, because you can see by the amount of money he makes at the end of the video. By the way, in this 42 minutes of him mining without any pet, he made just about 363,000 coins in 42 minutes. And he also broke 21,000 blocks, he says. No, simply not possible. And by the way, if you're wondering why he says this in his video,
mining XP would be 638,000.
That number is referring to the mithril golem pet's experience yields, but this result is before the mining fiesta starts and when he's not mining during a mining fiesta. That's why it's less, because a mining fiesta does give more experience compared to mining not in the mining fiesta, and that's where he comes up with the 800 or so thousand experience an hour with the mithril golem pet. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you didn't notice, his tests are for a half an hour, but he scales up his mining experience to an hour, and he doesn't scale up his profits for an hour for some reason. He just says, I made this much in a half hour, compared to an hour for his experience results. If you watch this video, it's honestly super confusing. I had to watch it through several times to completely understand what he's saying in his video. Seriously, I actually did, and I'm Undertaker, and I've mined for hundreds of hours. I'm number 7 in Mithril Collection, and I had to watch it through 3 or 4 times to understand everything that he's saying and all the things he's talking about. And again, I want to reiterate that he's uploading this video knowing his results are wrong, knowing his results are inaccurate. And again, saying that does not justify making a fake video. If it's this bad, simply don't upload it. Simply do your test another day and upload something else that day. He did say he uploaded the video because, well, it's double upload day and I gotta upload my video, even though it's complete trash. I mean, you shouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I simply wouldn't upload. It's not what you do. You disappoint your fans when you're making something this bad, especially on purpose, making something this fake on purpose. And this has to get you thinking, if he's going to do this knowingly, admitting it in his own video, what other of his videos are like this? What else is he too lazy to do? What else does he put in his video knowing it's wrong just because he wants to get a video out? I'm not saying all of his videos are fake. I'm just saying you have to be watchful when you're watching Skyblock content in general. And again, let's not send hate towards this guy. That's not cool. I'm simply saying it's not okay to make a fake video. If he responds and says sorry, unlike Sweet Booty did, by the way, that guy handled the situation completely terribly and to this day has not apologized to his fans. If p0wer0wner apologizes, then this will make the situation a bit better. If he at least tells his fans, hey guys, I made a fake video, I'm not proud of it, I'm sorry, let's just move on. Just say you're sorry, admit you made a fake video, admit your results were wrong, and get back to the grind. If you do that, I'll respect you for it. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, drop a like and subscribe. I'm Undertaker and I upload actually accurate content each and every single day on Skyblock. Join the Discord, it's linked below. Have a great day. Goodbye.